Okay, students, in this video, we're going to do the assignment that deals with the Magic Wand tool, the e-card giraffe, and that is in your CMS class right here. You will need the giraffe file out of the data file, so you need to make sure that's downloaded. When you open up this assignment, what you're going to get is a scenario basically saying that you are a graphic designer and you've been approached to design an e-card, but you want to have the giraffe facing the other way. So what we need to do is flip the giraffe horizontally in order to do that. Now, because we have the giraffe in our data files, we do not need to copy the picture like the instruction says. So we're going to open our giraffe file. And there's my data files, and there's my giraffe picture. And then always you want to not work with the original, so save it as a new file name. And we're going to save this as giraffe edited. Your name. And this file happens to be a CompuServe GIF file, which means that we can do a transparent background. That's fine. And we can save it at that. Now, when we save this, it's going to ask us, do we want normal or interlace? The row order is basically normal at the default, so we're going to leave that at normal. So there's our picture of our giraffe. Let's zoom in on this a little bit. So I'm going to bring this up to 100% in the zoom. And we're going to use the Magic Wand key. So if you press the W on your keyboard, that makes this tool in the toolbox active. And we're going to use that Magic Wand to select the areas of the giraffe. Now this Magic Wand key is pretty cool because all you have to do is click, and you can see the selection with the marching ants border. We call this marching ants because it's like a moving dash kind of line. And then if you hold the control key down or the shift key, you can select other areas to outline that giraffe. Now it's real important to kind of look to make sure that those marching ants are going all around these fine areas of the giraffe because we want to inverse the selection. So click any other portions of the skies that's not selected. We're going to press Control X to delete the selection. And even though there's some blue around here, we would clean that up with the Control D key. That would allow us to zoom in and just kind of clean this up a little bit. But for today's video, we're going to make it short. So we're going to use this now to select the giraffe and flip it. So what we need to do is we need to, on the Magic Wand options bar, double click the tolerance box up here. And if it doesn't say 0, we want this to say 0. And then check your anti-alias here. You do not want a check mark there. You want a contiguous check mark, and you want the sample all layers check mark. So those are the things that we are going to make sure that are checked is the contiguous and the samples all layer. And then with the add to selection button selected, use the Magic Wand to select the tool in the white area of our documents. So again, we're adding to selection, making sure that we have our giraffe all selected. With the Shift Control I command, Shift Control I will let us inverse our giraffe. But since we have the giraffe selected, another way that you can do that, and you can see right now I don't have a border that's selected, it's just a giraffe. You can do that under Select Inverse. That would be the same thing. So now I have my giraffe selected rather than the sky area selected. And then I'm going to press Control T for my transform tools. And you can see I have my transform control corners or box. on my giraffe, I'm going to right mouse click, and hopefully this will work, in this area and flip horizontally. And there I've got my giraffe flipped horizontally. Press enter to commit, or the apply button, the check mark. Press Control D to deselect, and then we can save our file. So that's it for the giraffe. That's what we needed to do. Good luck with your horizontal flip when you try the exercise, and let me know if you have questions.